Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué onda? Assalamu alaikum, привет, namaste. Hey, what's up? How's it going? My name's Levi Heaton III. I'm Levi Heaton III. I'm just gonna show you guys what I've been doing since I changed up my. And you guys that have been watching my videos, you know, in the beginning of 2019, I was recovering from hernia surgery. I went into a mass phase, a bulking phase. I started in December. I ran a bulking phase from December to March, first week of March. I got up to 203, which is the biggest I've ever been. I'm 5'7" and a quarter. The biggest I've ever been. Then, first week of March, I started cutting, which is what I've always done. I've been doing this since I was 13 years old. Never as a professional bodybuilder, but just as a fitness. I was a personal trainer for a while. I was in the Army infantry. I've been a martial artist my whole life. I've been an athlete my whole life. Played football, baseball, soccer, basketball. So first week of March, I started cutting. My cut was real slow, like way slower than it's ever been before. The fat was not coming off. Went up to New York for a week to shoot a episode of a TV show, Marvelous Miss Maisel, and was not able to maintain my sleep schedule or my diet. I lost 10 pounds in 1 week that week, which was not intended. So my cut went really slow. I ended up cutting for about 12 weeks. I think I ended up around 185, and I still was not as lean as I wanted to be. I was probably 10% body fat still, and I'd lost 20 pounds and was still only 10% body fat. And then I got in a car accident first week of June, busted my face up. You've probably seen those videos if you watched my videos before. I was in bed for 8 weeks. Lost another, I guess I got down to about 172. After my 8 weeks after I got off bed rest, I started getting back into things. Now it's the last week of December, so we'll say July, August, so the end of, we'll say probably September, we'll say probably October, I was really back into the swing of things and been lifting pretty consistently and been on my diet consistently. So November, so it's been about 2 months. I'm back up to, I'm about 181 now. I'm still not as big or as muscular or as lean as I want to be. This is what I'm looking like right now. Still not nearly as lean as I want to be or as big as I want to be. I want to put on about another 10 pounds of muscle and get leaner. But this is where I'm at right now. I just had another doctor's appointment last week, and that doctor said I have a hole in the back of both my eyes are messed up. I can't see. I have big blurry spots, like huge blurry spots that take up most of my vision. So my vision's not good. It's going to be like this for the rest of my life. It's permanent. They can't fix it. He said maybe 20 or 30 years they might be able to fix it, but right now there's no way to fix it. This eye, actually where it was bleeding, there's actually a hole in the back of my eye, on the inside of my eye, that they can't fill back in. So as far as that goes, this is just an adjustment that I have to make and a challenge I have to overcome. This is my vision. But I wanted to show you guys what I do for my shake now. I got up to 203, which is the biggest I've ever been able to get. 200's been my goal since I was a teenager. So I finally got up to 203 this year, and then I was not able to cut. Well, I turned 40 in November, so I was 39. So I'd say the explanation for why I was able to get so big this year is because I've gotten older and my metabolism has slowed down. Well, unfortunately, that's also the reason why I wasn't able to cut as easily, or not easily, but it's never easy to cut, but it was more difficult to cut than it has been in the past. So what I have decided is now, since I'm older, I've got to change up my plan. So instead of doing I'm not going to do dirty bulks anymore. Dirty bulk is when you basically just, within reason, you basically just eat whatever you want. You don't really have to be too strict on your calories. I mean, I showed you guys I was making a 1,300 calorie protein shake for breakfast and drinking the whole thing. And then I would eat throughout the day, my meals. If it was nighttime and I was hanging out in front of the TV with my kids or something and we wanted to have some cookies, I'd have some cookies. I'd eat pasta. You know, I try to always get whole wheat stuff, never white carbs, never white flour, never white pasta, never white rice, never anything white, never white bread. If it's white carbs, don't eat it. Which now I basically try not to eat any carbs at all. I haven't eaten pasta since March probably. So I'm not going to eat pasta anymore. I don't eat bread often, but I do eat it sometimes when I want to have a tuna sandwich or a ham and cheese sandwich, something like that. Or if I have some steak, I like to have some bread with it. But rather than making that 1,000 calorie shake and drinking that whole thing, I'm going to show you what I'm doing now. This is a spinach and spring mix. This is spinach and spring mix. I put this in the bottom of my shake so it gets cut up. I usually just take a handful of it, stick it in there. Basically, when you're cutting, bulking, anytime, you can eat as much vegetables as you want. If you're because there's so much fiber in the vegetables that it really negates the carbs. So this has got 3 carbs and 2 grams of fiber. Fiber is not digested. It just pushes everything through your intestines. So 5 servings. So 2 cups of this, which I've got 1 or 2 cups in there, is 3 carbs, 2 of which are fiber. So that's 1 carb that actually counts. They call that net carbs. So I'm getting about 40 calories in that, and most of it's fiber. 2 grams of protein, 1 gram of carbs. And I throw this celery in there because celery dries out too quick. I buy it to eat it, but I don't eat it fast enough. So then I got my Muscle Tech Phase 8 protein powder. I use this because it's got a great protein profile. Where's the ingredients? Right here. So it's got whey protein concentrate, milk protein isolate, casein protein, micellar, whatever that is, micellar casein, calcium caseinate, whey protein isolate, another whey protein isolate, hydrolyzed whey protein isolate. And that's a great protein profile. Can you see that? Probably not. So I'm making 6 cups in this, so I'm put two scoops of protein powder in here. Now if I was bulking, I'd drink this whole shake, the whole 6 cups, but since I'm not bulking, I'm trying to spread my calories out through the day. I'm only going to drink half of it now, and I'll save the other half for later. So I just put, this has got 150 calories per scoop, 26 grams of protein, 8 grams of carb, 1 of which are fiber, 15 grams of fat. Then I get my banana, because I don't know why, but, well, first of all, bananas have a lot of, what's it called? Potassium, which helps your muscles, helps you not get muscle cramps. But for some reason, I just love the way the banana tastes in my shake. If I don't put the banana in it, it just doesn't taste good to me. So I get a pretty, this is 2 tablespoons is 180 calories. This is peanut butter. I get this great value from Walmart. I buy most of my stuff at Walmart, and I buy them the cheapest I can get usually. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter is 180 calories. Put that in here. Delicious. That's one of my favorite things is peanut butter and banana. Alright. So I got 180 300. So that's 480. Let's say 520. And then banana, I usually estimate 100 calories. So this is 620 calories right now in the shake. And I've started using almond milk instead of... I used to use whole dairy milk when I was bulking, and I would use fat-free skim milk when I was cutting. But now that my metabolism has slowed down, I'm trying to cut out as much sugar as I can out of my diet, bulking or cutting. So almond milk has I get unsweetened almond milk. And the vanilla tastes delicious and has the same amount of calories and sugar as the original. So this is only 30 calories. 1 gram of protein, 1 gram of carbs, and it's fiber. It's 1 gram of fiber. 2.5 grams of fat. So it's 30 calories in a cup of this. I'll use about 4 cups. So that's 120 calories. And this stuff's delicious too, the vanilla. The vanilla sugar-free. I had to buy some with sugar in it because they were sold out of the sugar-free, and I did not like it at all. So here's what we got. So what I say, 300, 480, 520. So this shake's got 640 calories in it. I'm going to put some ice in here and fill it up the rest of it with water. So I put ice in here and filled it up the rest of the way with water. Now I just blend it up. And if I wanted to, and it's 620 calories. What did I say? What is it? 480, 520, 640 calories. If I wanted to, I could drink that whole thing for breakfast. I just had to balance out the rest of my day. So that's what I'm doing now for my shake. This is what I'm looking like now. Still got fat here and fat here. Alright, you guys have a good one.